Hello, welcome to Ekidel. We are a trained future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Onwaka and I am your instructor. Today, I'll be showing you the part 7 of this 16-story building design here on Ekidel. And then, if you are new to Ekidel, and if this is the first time you're watching this video, I'll say that you can watch other parts of this video, because we are currently on the part 7 of this live 16-story building hotel design. So right now I'll be showing you the part 7 of this video. So let's dive in now. So right now I'll go back to my plan view now. Now on our part 6 of this video, we stopped on our modeling at 12th on our 12th story, as you can see it here, which is the 12th floor. So let's now go to the cat file here, which is now the 13th floor. So I want to now model for this 13th and 14th story, 14th floor. Okay, so by doing this now, we will have to look at the features that is on this 13th floor. Okay, I think the features that's on this 13th floor is not different from what we have on the 10th floor. Okay, just that there are some different arrangements of the walls and all that partitions, and which is not our concern. Okay, so right now let us look at the major features, which are the cantilevers and all that, which are the same thing that have on the story 10. So with that, now I'll just dive in right now to what you have on this place, the 12th floor. Okay, is still the same thing, because this 12th floor right now, if you can check it right now, you will see that this balcony that we have here, we still have it here, and the balcony here is something that we have here, and the balcony here is something that we have here, and also all around this place. And I've checked all the length, they are the same. Now if you want to get this CAD file to be able to follow up what you're doing, I have dropped the link to get this CAD file. You can just purchase this CAD file from our online store, and then you can then begin to practice the 16-story building, which is the number 1 high-rise building that we have here on Ekidel. That will be complete. Okay, so right now let's now move on to the next, and then to now insert story 13 and 14, as you can see it on the CAD file here, which is here. The first thing I'll do right now is to come here again, as I've done before. Come here and then click on building setup here, and then insert story here, insert story, and then come here and put what, 14. Okay, and I'll come here and then do what, generate. I've already confirmed the height, which is the same. As you can see that the height here of the 13th and 14th floor, they are all the same. If you subtract this from this, that will give you what? Okay, sorry, let's not confirm that again. This from this first is 3.5 difference. Now let's now check out this now. If you subtract this value here, let's confirm that this value here, which is 5400, okay, minus 46900, what do we have? Yeah, that gives us 3.5, which is still the same for what we have other stories. Okay, and then also 53900 subtracted from 5400, that will give us 3500. Okay, so that's the same. So right now our story height is typical all the way down to this. So I'll come here right now and then click here, and I'll click on what, okay here, and I'll say yes. Automatically right now it will now generate story 3 and story 4 in less than some few milliseconds. Okay, so right now you can now see that we now have up to 14th floor, as you can see. Now on our 3D view now, you will now see our 14th floor here. Now our 14th floor now doesn't have a wall load. I can see it doesn't have a wall load, and also from our CAD file here, you can see that our CAD file has wall load. Okay, so let us now go and paste our wall load on the perimeter of the 13th floor and 14th floor. Okay, so that will now take us now to the plan view of the 13th floor first. Okay, and then come to the 12th floor first, and then come to the 11th floor first, and copy the wall load which we have already generated before. Copy the wall load there. Okay, and then say yes. Okay, now I have already shown how to add wall load to your structure, so you can watch part 3 or part 2 to see how to add wall load. Okay, or part 1 also, and then come here to this floor now, which is story 12, that doesn't have a wall load. I will now click on the perimeters of the walls, okay, of the walls that is carrying the wall load here, and then click on that, and then also this. Okay, so I'll do all this now by doing all this now by just clicking on that. Do this, okay, and then hold my control key while doing that, and then do that again, and then this, okay, and this again, and this again, and then this again, and this again, okay, and then again I'll do this again here, and then right click right now, and then say what, paste load, okay, and then I'll move on to story 13 now, and do the same thing again, okay, to 13 again, and repeat the same stuff again. Click here, hold my control key and select all the perimeter beams. Hold my control key and select all the perimeter beams. So when you hold your control key, begin to click and select all the perimeter beams so that you can be able to paste your load on the perimeter beams, okay. And I'll go again and do this one here, okay, and then zoom in, do this, okay, and then zoom in again, do this, okay, zoom out, zoom in again, and click on this, zoom out, and zoom in again, and click on this now, and right click here, and then say what, paste load, and I'll say yes, and I'll go again, story 14 now, which is now the last one. If I check on my 3D view right now, you can now see what we have just done so far. You can now see that everything now has wall load, as you can see that, and we have also achieved this void here, which is on this place here, okay. Now from our CAD file now, there is no beam around this place here. You can see that there is no beam on this 11th floor, so that takes us now to remove this beam here, okay. This beam is not supposed to be there, so I'll take it off right now, okay. Now, okay, that beam now is off, okay. So you can now see that we now have double volume right now from what we did. We didn't remove it on the part 6, but on this part 7 you can see that we have now seen that that was what they call, and that was basically what they call an oversight actually. So right now we have seen that we are meant to remove that block, this beam crossing that place, okay, so that you can see that on this 11th floor here there is no beam around this place. It is just all the column all the way down here. That's what we have so far here, okay. That's fine. So you can now see that we now have that shape now, which is void, okay. So then we now move on to, this is now the 14th floor, which is the 15th floor slab, okay. So let us look at now. We are basically now on the height. For you to know where we are is to look at this, is to look at the height of the story. So this is story 14, and the height is 50.4, okay. So go and look at the section here and look at where you are. 50.4 is at this place, you can see it there. So this is where we are directly on this level here, okay. We are on this slab level, okay. So that's why you need this CAD file. You can check down below and get this CAD file for yourself. This CAD file contains all the drawings for this 16 to even, so that you can be able to practice all what you have to, or what I've done so far, so up to this level, okay. And then so we are now on this level right now. Now on this other level now, which is now the 15th floor, as you can see it here, this 15th floor here, which is basically, and on this 15th floor there is a slab here which is basically carrying a tank. You can see the other the 15th floor, which is the 15th story here, has a water tank here. This is the water tank area. So we are going to insert calculate the load for the tank, and then impute it on the slab of this place, which basically the slab of this place will be a minimum of 200 meter depth as the slab thickness, okay. So we are going to insert that, and then model a series of beams on this area to help to support the weight of the tank, okay. So right now let's now move on to the part 8, which is on the part 8 now. We will now model this 15th story, this 15th floor, and then we also model this area for the tank, okay. Now let's now confirm again if this place has slab, because it looks as if it's just open. So the 15th floor right now, let's go and check on the drawing here. Okay, this is basically the 15th floor plan, which as you can see right now, there is a slab here, okay. So there's a slab on like all the way down here, because it's carrying this area here, which is fine, which is also on this place. This is the 15th floor here, yeah, that's fine. So there's a slab because there is still a living stuffs here. So you also put a slab around this place here. Sorry, here, not here. This is the place we are. We are on the 50. We have 50.4, which is here. But the slab that we are going to insert right now will be this one here. Okay, will be this one. So once we insert this slab, let me confirm again. This is 50, yeah. So once we insert this slab now, we will now get ourselves to what? 53.9, okay, on that place. Then it is on this slab now it is on this slab now, which I will now show you how to insert the this water tank load, which is here on the slab, and then we'll also do some modeling on that area to carry this tank load. Okay, so that will be on the part 8 of this video series. Okay, so thank you so much, and God bless you if you are at this end. And if you have not clicked on the subscribe button, I would say you should please subscribe to the channel Ekidel so that you don't miss amazing videos, and also give this video a thumbs up so that you also be you'll be seeing our videos consistently. And then if you're a colleague or if you're a student, I would say that you should share this video to your friends and colleagues so that they will also know what you're doing here on Ekidel. So love you so much for now, and then see you again next time, this time tomorrow. Bye for now, and then see you for now. Bye then. Okay, bye. Okay.